Hello! Trying to put a happy face on because I am doing a video that is tied to AI. I don't care for AI much at the moment. It bothers me. I've spoken about this before. I'll probably speak about it again. But it's here to stay. It's not going away. I have to get used to it through gritted teeth. With that in mind, at a recent Microsoft event, Microsoft Inspire specifically, they announced Bing Chat Enterprise, which brings the large language model type chat experience that you get in ChatGPT and the consumer version of Bing Chat. It brings that to a protected experience where the data you put into it is not retained. It doesn't get trained or contribute to the large language model. Ugh. Sick and tired of hearing about all this, but I digress. Right. Get with it, Peter. You don't have to like it. Everyone else does. You're all alone on this. Just suck it up. Without further ado, this is a video about Bing Chat Enterprise. How you get it on your tenant, what licenses you need, how to enable it, which browser you can do it in, what the experience is like, what it looks like before and after. Check it out. Alrighty then, so how do we get going with Bing Chat Enterprise? This learn.microsoft.com page shows us how we can turn Bing Chat Enterprise on or off. First, some prerequisites in terms of licensing. It's turned on by default for customers licensed for Microsoft 365 E5, E3, Business Premium, and Business Standard in mid-August 2023. But for now, you've got to enable it specifically with either a global admin or a search admin by going to this URL here, this aka.ms turn on BCE. Now, a couple of things to watch out for. When I first did this, I've kept this one open, I got this problem in relation to my tenant, and that it told me that I did not have the required licenses. So check that you have one of the qualifying licenses in order to turn on Bing Chat Enterprise. The other thing that you might see at this point, it seems to be hit and miss, happens sometimes, not other times. You may see an error popping up if you're in Google Chrome, as I am now, saying that you need global admin or search admin credentials. I had that happen one time when I tried it on another tenant. It didn't happen this time. So let's go and hit that URL and turn on Bing Chat Enterprise for my tenant. Now there you go, wouldn't you know it? It actually is saying it again this time. So you may get this in Google Chrome, you may not, but I've got it again this time. So what does that mean? It means that we are going to have to switch over to Edge browser in order to be able to activate Bing Chat Enterprise in this tenant. Before we do that though, what does it look like before we activate Bing Chat Enterprise? Well, if we go to bing.com without Bing Chat Enterprise activated, click on Chat. Again, it's telling us that we can't use this new Bing within our Google Chrome experience. So we need to go into Microsoft Edge. Okay, so switched over to Edge. Let's try that once again. Go into Chat. And here we go. We've got welcome to the new Bing, and it looks pretty straightforward. It looks very ChatGPT-ish. Always want to be sick in my mouth a little bit every time I say that, or AI, but there you go. That's just me. And there we go. You get your lovely chat questions, and it all looks very blue and very consumery, shall we say. And you can also hit the Bing button here on the left, and you can get that in a side panel as well, and you can ask it to analyze Word documents you've got open and all that sort of shenanigans. Cool. So that's how it looks before you implement the activation of Bing Chat Enterprise. So let's put in that activation link again. Let's close off that side panel. And here we go, we're in Edge now. We have not got any more warnings about being in Google Chrome. We've got the right licenses. We can check the box to agree that we've reviewed and accept the terms and conditions on behalf of your organization, your Microsoft 365 tenant. We can turn Bing Chat Enterprise on, click confirm, and there we go, we've updated the settings successfully. And you can see there how easy it is to turn it off again as well. This change should be pretty instant, and we can find that out by, let's just open another browser, let's go to bing.com, and what have we got? Let's scroll up, let's click on chat, and it looks exactly the same. So perhaps this takes a little time to take effect. Let's just give it a quick refresh, because I know it should look different. But no, it hasn't done it yet. So maybe we're playing a waiting game. But I just so happen to have another tenant in which I activated this earlier. And when you go to, little spoiler there for you, but let's start from the beginning. If you go to Bing Chat in a tenant that already is enabled, scroll up, hit on the chat. It looks like this. You get this Bing Chat Enterprise, AI-powered chat for work. You can choose your conversation style. You can ask it to do anything you want and cheat by getting it to write stuff when you should be doing it yourself. It's protected. So what that means is, all joking aside, is that you can use this safely in your organization in the knowledge that anything that you type in here is not going to be recorded by Microsoft. It's not going to contribute to their learning of their large language model training. That was hard to say. So that's what it's meant to do. We will take their word on that. I'm sure that's true. There's no means that I can see of verifying that, but I'm certain that that has to be true. And that's all good, because it's very, very important from an organizational point of view that your data is protected. For example, if you are getting it to analyze a document here, if you open up a doc from your OneDrive here and you'll type in there, say, summarize this document for me, or create a table, or create me some figures based on it, or that sort of thing, all the clever and cool stuff that AI can do instead of ordinary human beings, then cool beans, set yourself away. But there you go. That's how you activate it. This is how you get access to it, and it's not going to remember what you put in there, and it's not going to train the large language models. So I'm sure it'll advance and run and become more clever and become sentient at some point and take over the world, and at that point my spirit will be laughing and saying, I did warn you, but there you go. That's it for another video, folks. Thank you for joining me and for indulging my mood, shall we say. I don't trust this stuff. I really don't. It's hard for me to talk about. It genuinely is. On a human perspective, I don't like where this is going. People do tend to think I'm overreacting just a tad. Maybe I am. Who knows? Time will tell. But to quote my favorite, or one of my favorite film franchises, I have a bad feeling about this, and it's going to be hard to convince me otherwise. Anyhow, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you've enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you think I'm a total panic merchant for dissing AI and ChatGPT, give me a thumbs down. Hit the notifications bell so you never miss a video when I publish one. And I thank you for your support. And if you've got any questions or comments, leave them down below. Hit me up on the Twitter at M365Rising. Until next time, take care. I'll see you soon.